I'm gonna teach you how to effectively teleport to any part of the world during the COVID-19 pandemic season.
In a time where all you do is stay at home, most likely in your room with your lights off and your windows closed, it is super easy to mess up your sleep schedule and even to forget the concept of time entirely. You can use this to your advantage to effectively teleport yourself to any part of the world, especially if you're someone like me who's living in a part of the world and working or studying in another. In my case, I'm currently living in my parents' house in Indonesia while studying online in a university in Canada, which might be a little hard because of how wacky the time difference is. And since the COVID situation here is also bad, it is not recommended to go outside, and the best thing you can do is to stay at home, which is kinda what I did, of course. The stay-at-home lifestyle plus introversion, internet addiction, severe loneliness, and the midnight online classes kinda messed up my sleep schedule to the point that I basically kinda followed the time in Canada instead of Indonesia. I would go to sleep at around 10 a.m. in Indonesian time, which is like 8 p.m. in Canada, and wake up at around 6 to 8 hours later. And since all I do is essentially stay in my room and only go out to eat and maybe get some fresh air, it is safe to say that I'm effectively in Canada. Now, you might think that this is some BS or some clickbait, since all I do is essentially become an insomniac, and that is not really effectively teleporting myself to where I wanted to be, and there is where the pandemic comes in. See, even if I was physically in Canada or anywhere else in the world, I would probably be doing exactly what I'm doing right here, under pretty much the same conditions due to the pandemic, which is just inside my room, probably with the window blinds closed and my lights turned off. Meeting people in real life is not even a question because you can't do that in real life these days, and you probably just communicate them with online methods anyways. This means that the concept of space and my physical or geographical location just get cancelled out from the equation, and simply because it's now irrelevant because of the conditions of the outside world. This essentially means that the only things that matter for this whole effective teleportation gig to work is time and behavior. I basically live by the Canadian time zone now and behave somehow just like how I would behave if I were to actually be in Canada, meaning that what I'm experiencing here right now would exactly be the same if I were to actually, physically be in Canada, thanks to how the spatial, physical, and geographical aspects are cancelled out thanks to the restrictions of the pandemic. Anyways, if you've watched this far in the video, thank you very much. This is just like sleepy me talking, not even putting any thought to this. I'm just like, oh yeah, cool, whacked up sleeping schedule equals I can effectively teleport to any part of the world. So cool. Let's make a video about it. Yeah, so if you like this video, hit the like button. And thank you for watching, I guess.